Easy people, it's me, the upgrader old timer. You know what I want. You know what I'm saying? We are here. Headwinds update, it is here. I was saying to my mate, for me, this is like Christmas. It's really bloody exciting. You might say, you old git. Get a grip, will ya? So, we've got a new update. Very exciting times. Headwinds. So, cold snap is over. It's done. Let it go. It's done. It's done. Some people miss it. No, I don't. It was nice at the time, but it's gone. What we've got now is a whole load of new stuff. But most interestingly, we have new... Well, I say most interestingly, one of the interesting things, one aspect that wasn't really spoke about massively is new quests. We've got new quests, people. So we've got new quests, got a new project, we've got a new game mode where you can get a little bit of XP. Not a massive amount, we'll get to that. So it's all good. So as you can see here, there's new quests, loads of exciting new stuff. We can get out there and start doing these. I'd say go out there, do these quests before it's spoiled online and everybody tells you what you get. Do you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to that. Gives a bit of variation. That's what people wanted. We've got the trophy display project. So for a lot of people, things like this trophy system give people a purpose again. They were getting bored of, running around. Me, I can't get enough of it. I've just got back into trials. I didn't bother with trials the first time around, so I already had stuff to do. So this is just a bonus. What we're doing here, as you can see, you're collecting the parts, just like we did for the Flickering Flames. You have to collect specific parts, except these are from arcs. Very interesting. Now, a lot of these parts I've actually got. However, I got rid of the smaller parts thinking I'd never need them again. I've got the bigger parts. So once I get past this first screen, I'll be able to get to the end and see what's waiting at the end. But, like I said, this keeps it fresh for me. Now, I've done a video, are people getting bored of upgraders? I'll put the link up there. Me, I'm still loving it. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I am still all up in this shit. We've got cosmetics. 2 brand new cosmetic sets unlocked. The Sandwalker set looks a little bit similar to the Patchwork one, doesn't it? Don't know how I feel about that. I want the Patchwork one to be unique. Looks similar, but not the same. I'll admit, not the same. And it's available now. I personally like it. I'll show you up here. I personally like it stripped right down. You almost look kind of Space Marine-y. Do you know what I mean? I kind of like it like that as opposed to all the other stuff on it. But that's, of course, personal taste. And we've got solos versus squads. I'll show you a bit of solo versus squads gameplay here. Now, there's a few caveats which I've got to say. Now, this solo versus squads gameplay, I play super stealthy anyway. So for someone like me, jumping into this mode is completely fine. Well, I say it's completely fine. It's not as tricky as it might be for some of you lot who go out there running, making loud footstep noises, breaking shit open loudly in quiet, echoey areas, shooting guns off and all sorts, shouting, all right! Like, so everyone can hear you, do you know what I mean? Some of you lot, that's cool. Play how you want. I'm very stealthy and quiet, so that fits a little bit more with my aspirations for what I want to try and get out of solo versus squads. But on this particular map, there's a matriarch event going on, so you know where most of the people are. I skirt around the edge of the map, and I don't look for the best loot. I take whatever I can get on the way to the extraction point. So it's not maybe a true reflection of how good the loot is. I did expect better loot, but again, I'm going to have to take a few more risks in these solo versus squad modes before I can 100% confirm to you whether you get better loot. Now, I got double my extraction points at the end of it. I'll put a picture up there. So that's what I got. I got essentially double for surviving. Whether that's worth it on top of my maxed out score, I don't really know, to be honest. Especially if there's no great loot in there. What is the incentive? So some could say the incentive is you hang around, wait till everybody's shot themselves, and be a bit of a loot goblin. Almost how they're going to do it in Marathon. You know, like there's that rook where you can come in at the last minute and grab the loot. It's a little bit like that. If you really want to sit around in the corner until the timer ticks down right at the end for the last 10 minutes, you know, if you run around, there's going to be bodies galore lying around. And even if they've been looted, people aren't going to be able to loot everything. So if you want to have a little run around the map, that's something that I might do and pick up the bodies. That's all good. Again, it's still risky. I like the option. People are concerned, is this introducing PvP into Ark? I get it. Is it pushing it towards that? I get it. But I did say in my video and got pushback for it, the Ark developers weren't happy with it just being PvE. They wanted the PvP element in the game when it was in development. So this is further proof that they are liking the PvP stuff. Now, they might, off the back of this, do a PvE mode. It's possibly likely because people have made a lot of noise about it. At least it says the developers are open to listening, open to new game modes. Like, no one saw this mode coming. There was no rumours about this. This hit everybody from sidewards, solo versus squads. So that's interesting. I will be doing more solo versus squads. It's not going to be as nice as it is in this footage, I do know that. But it's all good. I managed to get out. Sweet. And we've got Bird City. But before I forget, before we get into Bird City, have to remember to tell you about the 2 new epic augments. So you've got Looting MK3 Safekeeper, a looting augment that trades weight and utility for increased looting potential. This has a safe pocket that allows any item to be stored. So you could put guns in there, shields in there, and any item that you can't normally put in your safe pocket, it's just guns and shields, isn't it? From what I can remember. But yeah, for any item that you can't put in your safe pocket, you can put in there. Not too bad. I'm not a offense heavy person type of player anyway, so I don't need a whole load of guns. It's nice, I guess, if you are, you know, if you go to a key room at night and you come across a nice gun and you don't want to lose it, cool, that's all good. And I guess it's good you could shove a hole cracker in there, so to speak, if you're going out, don't want to lose your hole cracker, if you're going out on a specific mission to take down Flying Ark, I guess. Not really for me, but this could be good for a lot of people. I'm more interested in Tactical MK3 Revival. This has a tactical augment focused on utility over defense and looting. It restores 1 health every 5 seconds. And when damage is taken, the effect is paused for 30 seconds. So, now these haven't been used at the time of recording out in the wild yet. I'm sure they will be. And as soon as I get proper usage of them, obviously I'm going to drop some more details on them. But it does sound very interesting. Now, apparently, the Tactical MK3 Revival is a special augment that comes with a built-in defibrillator. This means you can use the augment to revive injured teammates or players. Now, the game balances this, making it that you can only use it once every 4 minutes. But apart from that inbuilt defib perk, the augment also allows you to restore your health. The augment restores 1 health every 5 seconds. The healing is paused for 30 seconds if you take damage. It comes with 16 slots as well, forcing you to think about, you know, healing over combat and utility. Again, a lot of this is just stuff that's online. I haven't actually used this myself before I can confirm 100%. I'm not comfortable talking about stuff until I've actually used it, do you know what I'm saying? But from what I can see online, and it's not a massive amount at the time of recording this about this, because this news is pretty much only just dropped at the time of recording it, those are what you've got to look forward to. Obviously, once I get my hands on these blueprints, once I get my hands on both of these augments, I'll go into a little bit more detail. Okay, so Bird City, let's talk about it. Birds are now inhabiting Buried City. Piss off, you smelling flying rats. Not nice, is it? The ice is melted and the birds have returned to the area. So essentially, as you can see here, this is a bit of Bird City footage. It's a map condition, just like when you have lush blooms, so to speak, or when you have prospecting probes. It's one of those type of conditions. What you're looking for are little sort of chimneys on top of the roofs. They will stand out because I haven't really noticed them before, although to be fair, I don't go running across rooftops. Now, I brought an osprey for this one. I'm not offensive. Don't look at the osprey and think I'm getting out here getting my head shot on. I ain't doing that at all. But just in case if somebody wants to pop at me, you know us old timers, we will clap back. So this is just in case anybody decides to shoot off. But outside of that, what I'm doing is having a look around, trying to find these bloody chimneys, and also being wary of where I'm going. I mean, when you look at it, you're exposed, didn't you? Luckily, as you can see here, my lobbies are good. There's lots of, hey, don't shoot. Hey, don't shoot. Don't shoot. Hey, Raider. Hey, Raider. All right. You know, lots of people are friendly in that. So that's all good. No one's shooting at me. But yeah, you're running across the top of the buildings, trying to find the loot. Now, interestingly, the first 2 things I found were 2 different rubber-coloured duckies. Now, these are exciting because I've never seen them before, but soon they're going to be everywhere. So this could be your first look at the rubber duckies here. Have a look at them there. Very pretty, aren't they? Nice little things. And there we go. So I assume because of the way the rubber duck has become synonymous with Arc Raiders, they're going to have multiple different rubber ducks, and you're going to be able to display them in your, you know, in your Raider home, so to speak, you know, in that screen where they're sitting on the bed. I'll just flog them. I don't want a whole load of ducks sitting around, but a lot of people are into the ducks, so it's all good. These are high-risk loot locations, obviously. You are mad exposed to getting these. You're literally out in the open. Out in the open. All it takes is some nutter with an osprey. Not me. I don't normally use this weapon, but that's all it takes. So it's very, very risky. But, you know, it's a condition. It's there for a reason. If you're coming in with a heavy shield, coming in with an osprey, coming in prepared to move, maybe if you've got what is it, Mark II, the smoke grenade, if somebody takes a pop at you, at least the smoke will blow up. Although if you're getting hit in the head up close with an osprey, you might not have much luck. Just got to have a look around, be careful obviously when you're looting from the chimneys, because you are going to be super exposed. Other players are going to camp and ambush the chimney looters as well. You know how it works if you are not in the perfect, the nice, the heavenly lobbies like myself. Although saying that, I know at some point I'm going to get shot from Brigade. Sorry. So there we go. Let me know your thoughts. Bird City, solo versus squads, the cosmetics, trophy display project, new quests. We've crammed it all into this video, innit? Look at that. Value for money at the Arc Raider Old Timer. If you enjoyed the content, you know what I always say, just click the like button. It really helps me grow. We're trying to get there. I've got a certain number I want to get to at the end of the year, subscriber-wise. Will I get there? I don't know. Only if you guys enjoy the content and click the like button. I do appreciate it. Check out arcraideroldtimer.com. The website is now live. It's just a bit of fun. Don't take it too seriously. Just for people who want to share their Arc Raider stories. And obviously, if you've been hurt, if you've been backstabbed, if you've been hit, we put people on the shit list. And yes, there is a bounty board if you want to go hunting. But that's for the website. Have a look at that there. I'll put a link in the description. Check out the Patreon if you'd like to support. Do appreciate it. T-shirts, mugs, trinkets, loads of cool stuff you can get. Represent the Arc Raider Old Timer. Buy me a burger, whatever you think my content is worth. Or you can just join the YouTube membership situation. You can just join as a YouTube member. I'd be very appreciative of that. You've made it this far, which means you've made it to the end, which means you are good for the algorithm, and I love you for that. I want to know what you think about all of this. Solo versus squads. Are you going to be rocking that? Are you going to be risking going up, getting that stuff from the chimneys, or aren't you that bothered about a green duck? It's different loot, isn't it? It's a different loot flex. Not going to lie. Different loot. They're tempting us up there. Let me know what you think. Right, I've got loads of Arc to play. All this sitting around birds and editing and uploading videos. I've got Arc to play, baby. See you later.